In this video, I will be using an egg beater to beat 3 different types of liquids to see what happens. So, the liquids that I will be beating using this egg beater are cooking oil, liquid hand washing soap, and liquefied sugar. Let's start off by melting some sugar in this pot because I originally only thought of using an egg beater to beat liquefied sugar, but then I thought of 2 other things that I can beat using an egg beater. So to melt sugar, we're going to put some sugar into this pot, add a bit of water in it, and then turn on the heat. We add water to the sugar when heating it up because when water is added, it makes the mixture heat up more evenly and not burn. I think I should only use a few spoons of sugar today because I don't want to waste too much sugar. I used about 4 spoons of sugar and 1 spoon of water, and it turns into this kind of consistency. Now we're going to turn on the heat. That's the wrong one, it's this one. Now we are going to stir the mixture as it heats up. So we want to heat up this mixture until it's all clear and a little bit yellowy. Okay, now the mixture has turned yellowy and I'm going to transfer it into a bowl and beat it using an egg beater. Okay, when I transferred all of the liquid into this bowl, it only turned out to be this much. So I think I should put a bit more sugar into the pot and try again. Okay, I have finally got this sugar melted down and you can see it's getting quite dark. I'm going to just beat it using an egg beater in this pan now. Okay, let's see what happens when I beat liquefied sugar with an egg beater. Not much is happening. Maybe we should let it sit for a little while and try again. Okay, now the mixture is slightly thicker and I'm going to try this again. This mixture is very sticky and it makes the metal parts of this egg beater move around. It's so sticky that it sticks to the bottom of the bottom here and moves along the pot as it spins. This wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but this was interesting. And look, there are some strings on here. So I've heard that people can blow bubbles out of liquid sugar, and melted sugar is also used to make cotton candy and different stuff like that. So I was expecting maybe it will turn into a candy foam or something, but this was a bit different. Now we're going to move on to the next experiment, which is using this egg beater again to beat cooking oil. Okay, now I have filled a bowl with cooking oil, and you can see that I haven't got all of the sugar stuff off of these because I didn't have time to soak these in water for a while. Although these aren't very clean, I don't think that will affect this experiment too much. Now, I don't think much is going to happen when I use this egg beater to beat this cooking oil, but I could be wrong. So let's try this and see what happens. That's splashing everywhere. Okay, fine. That's interesting, actually. You can see that there are actually some bubbles, some very small bubbles in the cooking oil. It might be a bit hard to see on camera, but there are actually some little bubbles in the cooking oil. Okay, now let's quickly move on to the last experiment, which is using this egg beater to beat some liquid hand washing soap. Okay, so this is a bowl of liquid hand washing soap, and this is actually the gel type. In a previous video, I have used an egg beater to beat soapy water, so dish soap and water, but this time I'm going to just see what happens if I use the egg beater to beat this stuff. I will not be diluting it in water this time. This is weird. It's turning cloudy. And it's also splashing everywhere. It's a very thick liquid. Okay, here's what it looks like after it's been beaten by the egg beater. This is such a weird consistency. This is very sticky and slimy. This is so weird. It's also foamy. Okay, that's it for now, but I will hopefully talk to you in the next video.